Would you come with me to France? We could dance on the Champs-Élysées. Let's take a chance on amour.
Good day. Welcome to Notes and Notions from the Writing Desk. I am your host, Joanne de Simone, on this October 28th, 2020. My many thanks to LTV East Hampton for this opportunity and for continuing the work of public access, a true essential to us all. Let's keep it going. I'd like to thank my dear friends Jim and Carolyn Conlon for their beautiful song, Isn't That What Love Is For? They allow me to use that on this show for my theme. And as I do every day of my life, I send my best wishes and good tidings to Mr. Steven Spielberg. I hope that one day you will meet my Metro Cats and my mean Millicent, and it will be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I would also like to mention that now that we are approaching Halloween, and see, I'm dressed for it, we're approaching Halloween, and maybe trick or treat will not be on your calendar this year. So I'd like you to take a look on YouTube and go to Color Bar Video, The Blessing House, A Tale for the Autumn Season, narrated by Alan O'Reilly and Teresa DeBerry. It's my little tale, kind of a Ghost and Mrs. Muir with a feline twist. And you'll see the wonderful video work of Matt Hindra. And I'd like to also ask you if you would check out stramal.com, STRAMAL.com, to learn more about my nonprofit. Today, my guests are wonderful Rachel Feldman and Bethany Dellapolla. Today, these talented actresses will be reading scenes from my award-winning play, Judy's Dead. It's the story of lifelong friendship, how the river of life can be smooth and choppy and sometimes drown out your dreams altogether. Also, this lovely little image that's here, I'd like to thank my wonderful, wonderful friend, Tom John, Peabody, Oscar, and four-time Emmy-winning production designer, for allowing me to use this from his collection of Giggle Bellies. So right now, we're doing these things a little bit differently, but I will now turn the stage over to the wonderful actresses, Bethany and Rachel. Enjoy.
Emily and Lena are 16 years old, sitting in a malt shop.
I feel sick.
Already? I thought you only got sick before the play.
I'm not going to be in the play. My mother won't let me. They gave the part to Kathy Johansson.
What? You told me she stinks.
She can't even sing.
When they see how bad she fucks up, they'll be sorry.
You really think so?
Of course. Forget about it. There'll be other parts. You're a star. But I don't understand what happened.
Your big idea about a 500 rummy marathon and going to the movies in New York, that's what happened. How come Mrs. Peters didn't go see your mother?
I don't know. She sent a letter.
A letter?
Yeah, my little sister, Nadine, she got it from the mailbox before my mother saw it.
So your mother doesn't even know?
Oh, no, she knows. Nadine made me pay her $5 for the letter, and then she told my mother anyway.
Where'd you get $5?
I stole it from my father's pants. Same place I got the money to go to the movies.
You told me you cashed in soda bottles.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I want to tell you, my mother is sending me to my cousins in Virginia for the whole summer.
For the whole summer?
Yeah.
But why?
She said she wants me to work in my aunt's nursing home, but I think it's because she's worried about my reputation. It's actually her reputation.
What are you talking about?
I had sex.
You didn't? With who?
Nobody you know.
You mean you're not going to tell me?
It's nobody you know. It's just some boy. You know what he wanted me to do?
What? What?
A blowjob.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't. I told him the geography of it was too complicated.
Geography?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure, where to put his balls.
Now I'm really nauseous. I need a candy bar.
You don't need a candy bar. You want to be a fat actress? Anyway, I didn't know if you were supposed to do it, from the top or the bottom?
Oh,
or,
God.
I mean, how do you do it? I mean, do the balls slap you in the chin or they like sock you in the... Anyway, I didn't do it.
Oh, God. You're really going away for the whole summer? I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, I have to go. Beatrice has it all arranged.
Emily and Lena are 47 years old in Emily's apartment.
Oh my God. Our old yearbook. Beatrice made me graduate. She likes things tidy. Let's see. Dad. Dad. 4 kids. Bitch. Oh, I bet she's an even bigger bitch now that she's... Oh, look. My first 30-second screw. I'm a little musty. He wasn't snipped.
Snipped?
He was snipped. Like circumcised.
I wouldn't know. I only saw Danny's.
Oh, he's snipped.
How do you know?
Jewish, right?
Yes.
Snipped.
I see you're still up on your geography.
How you doing? For Christ's sake, will you take off that sweater?
That's my mother's.
Then it should be with her.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Look so good all the time.
Jeff's money and a lot of TLC. What is that?
Oh, the playbill we got when we were in the 6th grade. The playbill from the play we were in the 6th grade.
Oh, yes. Huh, well. The maid. The star. The nauseous star.
I need a candy bar.
Emily and Lena are 19 years old in the malt shop.
I can't believe it. I won't believe it. How could this happen?
What can you do? It's the way things are. It doesn't matter how much talent you have if you don't have the connections. Stop crying. She stinks. You said so in high school.
What? She's the greatest.
I thought you hated her.
I love her.
I don't get it. First you want to kill her for taking your part in the play, and now you love her? What the hell?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Judy's dead.
Who?
Judy. Judy Garland. She died yesterday.
Oh, Emily.
I just can't believe it. They said she died of an overdose of pills. Judy Garland took drugs? It's not possible.
Imagine me and Judy Garland, something in common, and I can't sing a note. I wonder if Lena Horne ever just snorted a little.
She was only 47.
Well, that's pretty old.
That's not old. Not for Judy. All that talent gone?
Yeah. Well, what can I say? I guess you didn't get past the first page in the newspaper.
What do you mean?
There's an article in the arts section about Kathy Johansson.
You read the art section?
No, but the whole neighborhood is talking about it.
About what?
About Kathy getting a part on a soap.
Here it is. I don't believe it. She can't act.
It's just a soap. Nobody on those shows can act.
Look at what they write about her. A bright new star, perky, irresistible.
Emily, anybody can write anything.
And in the same paper, on the very same day, they write about a real star. The brightest star, the greatest. It's sacrilegious.
Emily, these people, they hire them to write all that shit. What do you think I meant when I said it doesn't matter how much talent you have? You need the connections.
What do you mean? What connections does Kathy have?
Her father. Yeah. He makes furniture, and the way I hear it is that he made a sofa for some big movie star.
Who?
Who? I don't know. Who gives a shit? A Joan somebody.
Joan Crawford, Joan Leslie, Joan Davis.
Oh, I can't talk to you.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, her father introduced Kathy to this Joan actress and told this Joan that Kathy wanted to be an actress. So this Joan helped her, and I think like something like that is what happened and when you were going to get in that play and then Kathy got it. I mean, it's all bullshit to me.
Just like that.
What I'm trying to say is that anybody can write anything about anyone. It doesn't make it true.
Well, they write about Judy, her great talent. I mean, that's the truth. But the other stuff, the drugs, the overdose, I don't believe that.
Well, Maybe someday they'll write about you. In fact, maybe I can write about you right now. You got a pencil?
No.
Okay. What's the best place to act?
Broadway.
Right. And what is the best award that you can get?
The Tony.
Not the Oscar?
Well, some people think the Oscar is the be-all, but it's the Tony that everybody wants to win. You get more respect with a Tony.
Huh.
Besides, they screwed Judy out of an Oscar, so fuck them.
Did she win a Tony?
She would have. She just didn't live long enough.
Okay, the Tony, it is, maybe more than one. All right, and there's tons of respect, a little more respect.
What are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I'm writing your obituary.
My obituary? Thanks a lot.
No, really, this is gonna be good. Oh, what a star you were.
You don't know what to write. You don't even know the lingo.
The lingo?
Yeah, showbiz lingo, like the way they write in Variety.
Yeah, I know enough.
Since when?
Since you started shoving this shit down my throat in the 6th grade. Okay. The Great White Way. Astonishing career. Hey, that's pretty good.
At least let me see what you wrote.
I suppose you'll keep this. And if you want, you can read it. And stop eating those candy bars, or they'll have to bury you in a piano box.
Emily and Lena are 47 years old in Emily's apartment.
Emily, why are you staying here? Your mother's gone, your daughter's grown, and your precious Judy has been dead for decades. You have a job, a crummy job in a bank, but you don't have to stay here.
Well, why should I move? This apartment is rent controlled.
Oh, well, that's just peachy.
Will you lay off? I've been thinking. I can move into my mother's old bedroom and turn my room into a den. I mean, big screen TV, 20-inch, and a stereo system.
Somebody grab me before I faint from all the excitement. No, wait, that sounds thrilling. Then you can watch all the movies you want after that, and you can drown out the world with Judy Garland records.
That's not fair.
You had a dream once, but I am sorry to say, my friend, you didn't have the determination. First chance you got, you cashed in. Don't you see, Emily? You got scared. It's very safe to say, I wanted to be an actress. Then you have all the excuses ready just in case somebody asks why you didn't. Emily, nobody has a drop of sympathy for the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Everyone has regrets.
What do you know about regrets?
I know you had a daughter, a bright, talented, not in the way you wanted her to be, talented, brilliant girl, cursed with the name of a dead movie star. You know what sticks out most in my mind? Little Judy's 6th birthday. You didn't see the look on her face when you gave her all those albums. Judy at the whatnot, Judy at the Who's It's, Judy live. Like you were handing her a box of cockroaches. I knew you were in trouble. You were as dead as Miss Garland.
You're making it sound like I was a bad mother. I was always there for her. I was there.
You weren't a bad mother, Emily. You weren't a mother at all. You were an agent with one client named Judy.
That's enough out of you. You're a pill-popping, gin-guzzling.
Oh, gee, Emily, how poetic.
Wait, how'd you get this? You aced the geography final?
Excuse me, I'm married. Jeff.
Jeff, that is a name for a little boy with a dog.
It's his name. What would you like me to call him?
Well, how about Grandpa?
Oh, you jealous bitch.
Jealous of you? Oh, get real. Isn't that what the kids say now? Get real?
As if you know what the kids say, now or ever.
Why did you marry that guy? I mean, you can't possibly love him. He's 75 years old, for Christ's sake.
Why? You don't think you can love a 75-year-old people can't feel love?
What? You're the one who thought 47 was old when Judy Garland died, remember? We're 47. Are we old?
No, we are not old. But we're not getting any younger either. You got to make the best of it.
No wonder my mother liked you even more than she liked me.
Not true. Rose cared about you. I'm like Beatrice, this selfish bitch.
How are they? Your parents?
Great. They moved to Florida, and I hope they end up in alligator's dinner.
That is terrible.
No, it is not. Alligators have to eat too.
What happened that time? When you went to your cousins in Virginia, you stayed away that whole summer. What happened?
I got rid of a baby. My baby.
You had an abortion?
Yes. Or should I say, Beatrice had it for me.
What do you mean?
Well, you know Beatrice, she likes things tidy. Keeping the baby was just too messy for her.
So why didn't you just have it? I mean, you never listened to her except for the time she forced you to graduate.
Emily, I was 16. What was I going to do with a baby at 16? Where could I go? What could I do? I was alone. At least I felt alone, and Beatrice kept telling me to think about the stigma of an unwed mother. What would people say? Nice girls didn't. Beatrice thought the neighbors would have a field day. And I wanted to keep the baby.
Your mother forced you to have an abortion?
She took me to have an abortion.
Where was your father?
He waited outside. There were complications, and I bled for days. For the first time in my life, I actually saw my mother show some emotion. She was scared. For herself, probably. All neat and tidy, except no kids for Lena. Not ever.
Oh my God. Lena, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Do you know who? I mean, who was the father?
Of course I know, but I'll never tell.
Okay. But did you love him?
Of course not. He didn't love me either. Like I said, just did it.
God.
Don't say you need a candy bar, please. So, all right, what are you going to do?
I'm not like you. It's just too hard. I'm 47.
So am I.
But you look 37.
Well, that's because I play a better game of cards than you. Why don't you come to the city tomorrow? We'll go to a show. I'm sure there's something playing there where you can mouth along with all the actors.
No. Thanks. I don't feel like it.
What do you feel like?
I feel like nothing.
Get out of this box, Emily. At least get out of that sweater.
What's this? Broadway legend Emily December died today from an apparent suicide. Her body was discovered at her Central Park West townhouse. Director Jules Brothers became concerned when December failed to show up at a rehearsal for an upcoming show. 6-time Tony winner, December began her career when a talent scout spotted her in a high school performance of Carousel. As the toast of Broadway, December appeared in 25 plays, spanning a 30-year career. The Great White Way has lost one of its brightest lights, said Brothers. And those lights will dim for 1 minute at every Broadway theater tonight in tribute to a great star in her astonishing career. December was 47.
Oh, God.
Lena, you should have been a theater critic.
No, I would have been lousy. They would have fired me for a typo.
Oh, what do you mean?
I wrote the wrong age. It should read December was 97.
So I commit suicide at 97.
At 97, there's nothing but suicide. And now that I've given you another 50 years with one stroke of an eyebrow pencil, what are you going to do with them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, this might help.
What's that?
It's an ad. Some local theater is doing Fiddler on the Roof. Auditions are this weekend. And you're just the right age to play Golda. You can even wear that sweater.
Golda, huh? I know that part. Oh,
What's the matter now?
I'm gonna be sick. I feel nauseous.
Ugh, just like riding a bike. Have a candy bar.
End scenes.
Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies. I want to thank my talented friends for being here today, and I look forward to sharing time with you and other guests on Notes and Notions from the Writing Desk. And also, always remember to take note that the notion of love is universal. Let your love light shine through and touch everyone you meet. We need it these days. So, till next time, ciao.
I hear the castanets, they're calling. They have this dance, por favor. And I don't care where we are, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause there's a place in the world for those who say I love you. And if we wish upon a star, we'll never be alone. 'Cause we could travel here and far. We could stay right here at home.